January 4th. I suppose I can get out of the halo effect. I don't know. I don't really have a lot to say, but I want to see if I can keep doing something diligently. What I really want to do is change the way this year goes as far as looking for a job, getting out of bed, not staying up till 5 in the morning. Deciding to embark on this journey of trying to watch Lost, catch up with all the seasons before the new season starts or the final season starts was not a good idea for someone like me. Some people like to talk about alcoholism. There's a lot of different ways to talk about it, and one of the most simple ways, or one of the ways that I understand it, is that, I have a physical reaction to alcohol, that when I drink it, most people just drink it and that's it, they have what they have and they're done for the evening. And when I drink it, I crave more. When I drink my first drink, I know I'm going to have many more drinks after that. And even when I'm not drinking, I have a mind that's kind of different than other people. I obsess about it. I think about it when I'm going to do it, or whatever other mood-altering substance is my pleasure. But I believe the reason that is, now the body thing is just genetic, I think, but the reason I think that I have that obsessive mind is because of a third factor in alcoholism, which is it's a spiritual sickness. And that I think crosses over to all sorts of people in all sorts of walks of life, and you don't have to be alcoholic to have a spiritual sickness, to have a void, to have a hole, to have something that you don't quite understand that you're looking to fix. You might not even know you're trying to fix it, but somewhere a part of you is trying to fix it, and so you try to fix it with people or situations or objects or things, or maybe it's alcohol or food or sex or money or a situation or a relationship. And I think people do that. I think people do it with several things at once. I think maybe you can get rid of alcohol, like your desire for alcohol, and then keep going with food. I think people who are not alcoholic do it with food, and then they get rid of food, and then they do it with money. I think a lot of us are infused with the spiritual sickness, and ultimately, it's funny. I never thought I'd be someone who talked about God so much, but I mean, that's it, right? That's the answer to the sickness, is something that is more than me. I call it God because I'm lazy. It's easier for me to say God than creative intelligence or spirit of the universe or whatever. And I'm also reluctant to say God a lot because I feel like that word is so loaded in our culture, especially in America. It gets tied to Christianity. It gets tied to fundamentalism. It gets tied to very specific ideas of certain people's very specific God. And so when I'm not talking with people that kind of understand my very vague idea of God, I'm reluctant to use that word. Point being that my need to forget who I am and my need to not be present manifests itself in different ways. And again, a label I use for that is an addictive personality. It's a personality that reaches out for anything just to not be present. So having episode upon episode upon episode upon episode of a world, of a different reality, of other people's lives that I can participate in, it's not good for someone like me. Because I'll do it. I'll be more than happy to participate. Because it means I don't have to be here. It means I don't have to, focus on my own stuff. So, yeah, it's just not... Something like this is really, really right up my alley. For someone with an addictive personality like me. So, yeah, it's kind of a weird tangent to go on. But, I got a lot of stuff to do, and I need to put down the Lost for a little bit. But even as I tell you this, there's a part of me that's like, oh, I just need to see one more episode. Anyway, so that's January 4th. There you go. I'll talk to you in a bit.